How's it going, guys? I'm back here again for part 2 of my complete Halloween and Michael Myers collection. And in this part, I'm going to be showing off all of my VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray editions of the films, as well as a couple of t-shirts that I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. And the first two things I'm going to show off are the two t-shirts right here. And I'm going to try, I'm not going to fold these out all the way, but I'm going to try and show them off as much as I can. The first one is definitely my favorite of the two, and it's of course, Halloween, that the original pumpkin with the knife and the night he came home on a t-shirt. I absolutely love this shirt. It's really nicely detailed. I love the I love the color to it. It's kind of I'd say it's a bit of a darker color than the actual poster, but I still really like it. I usually wear this on Halloween, before I go out and I do whatever I'm doing for Halloween. And like I said, I absolutely love it. They did a really good job. It's again just such an iconic image and probably one of my favorite horror movie posters, and I'm just glad I have it in t-shirt. Now this next one is one I got from Walmart, I think, and I think it would be a lot better. Well, I'll show it off. It actually has the image of the mask from Halloween 4 on the front, and as you guys know, I love the image of Michael's mask on Halloween 4. The only difference is it's got like this yellowish stuff going down it. It doesn't even look orange. Like it would have made more sense if it was orange. And as you can see, like the mask, it's all like it's all like crumbling, and it's supposed to have like cracks in it. All honestly, if they had have not included this yellow color to it, it would have looked a lot better. I think it would have been better if they just had the mask with the cracks and then the name Halloween. Because I like the way that I think the cracks look pretty cool. I just don't like the yellowish thing. But still, it's a pretty cool t-shirt. I absolutely love this image, like I said, and I enjoy wearing this. Okay, now we're going to get into the different editions of the movie that I have. And the first thing I'm going to show off is Halloween, the complete collection, the 15-disc deluxe edition box set. Now, I've done a video where I've looked at this entire set, so I'm not going to show it off in this video. But I must say, this is definitely one of the best horror box sets that I own, and I think it's one of the best box sets that has been put out. It's a collection that people in America have been waiting to get. I know that there's been other like DVD collections from other countries. Like I know the UK got a complete collection set of the first 7 films, but this is the first time that are all 8 films and then the 2 remakes, in one collection. And I just think that Anchor Bay and Scream Factory did an absolutely amazing job. Like right there, I love that image of the pumpkin from the first film on the front. And of course, you got so many great special features, including the producer's cut of Halloween 6, and there's just a nice booklet. And of course, you got all the films in their own Blu-ray cases, which I think was a great job they did that. They listened to the fans, and you got the original posters for all the films. And I really there are a few things about this set that I like other people saying there are a few things about the set that they could have done better, but to be honest, I don't think I would really change anything about this set. I think it's not a perfect set, but it's really close to a perfect set, and I absolutely love it. So there you go, the Halloween, the complete collection, 15-disc deluxe edition. Alright, moving on, and now we got these 2 different Blu-ray editions of the first film. The first one is the Halloween, the 35th Anniversary Edition Digibook Blu-ray. I absolutely love this edition. I've talked about this before, and my major complaint about this is the way that the disc is packaged. I'm not a fan of how the disc is packaged in like a little pocket on the back of the book. This is the only digibook that I've seen with that, the way the disc is packaged, and that's probably the biggest downfall of this set. I used to say that I wasn't a huge fan of the mask. on the cover on the front. But now that I've had it in my collection, it's grown on me. You know, it's not a great image, but I do like it for what it is. You know, they changed it up, and I also love the orange banner, the Blu-ray right there. Sorry, my dog is walking around in here, so you can kind of hear her in the background. Okay, now this is some that I got from my friend Gary, and it's the 35th anniversary UK Blu-ray Steelbook. Now this is an absolutely amazing edition of the film. It's one of my favorites next to the the Digibook. One thing that's cool about this set is that it also comes with a booklet that makes up the Digibook. So pretty much if you have this UK edition, then you have both the Digibook, but at the same time you also still have the original artwork on the front. So in a way, this kind of makes this edition better than the Digibook, I would say. The only thing is, this is the UK edition, and I cannot watch this edition, but still, you pretty much get everything that's in the 35th anniversary edition in the Steelbook, and I absolutely love this. I'm going to keep it protected. I've only opened it up once, I think, when I showed it off in a video, and I'm keeping it like this. And now this is something else I got from a package from my friend Steve, and this is the Halloween 2, the hard box. I absolutely love the artwork on this. You know, I'm a big fan of hard boxes. The thing is, they're so expensive, and I just can never really get any here. This is the first hard box I ever got, and I absolutely love it. So thank you once again, Steve, for getting this for me. Of course, I would love to get the first film, but at the same time, this is just an amazing hard box, and I've already opened it up, so I'm not really going to show it off that much, but it comes with 2 discs, and I love the artwork on the artwork right there, and I just like how Halloween 2 is spelled. Usually when you see it, it has the Roman numeral 2, and this one it actually has the number 2, which I like. It's kind of coming off. At the same time, about hard boxes is the way that the discs are packaged. They can easily just pop out. They don't like. The second disc is the 25 Years of Terror documentary, which I also already have. So yeah, once again, thank you, Steve, for getting this to me. I absolutely love it, and it's one of my favorite things in my collection now. I absolutely love this hard box. And again, thank you, Gary, for the Steelbook. Alright, now we're going to go into the single DVD and VHS editions. And the first one is the Halloween, the 25th anniversary 2-disc edition. I remember back when DVDs were still really big, and this was probably one of the best DVD editions you could get in in America, and this was one DVD edition I've always wanted to own, but since I already own the single disc DVD, which I'm going to show off in a minute, I just never really, it took me a while to pick this up, but when I finally found it at FYE, I automatically picked it up, and it comes with a lot of special features right there, and it's just a really great edition, and I still love it. It's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, DVD edition of Halloween that I own. I love that edition. And now this is another one that I got from Walmart, one year, and it's just this edition with the slipcase, and it's kind of bumpy, or whatever you call it, embossed, I think is what it's called, and it's raised up, and it just says Halloween. And on the back, it's got some pretty cool artwork, I must say. Not a whole lot of special features, but it's still a nice release. And the DVD, I think, has, it has that artwork, which I think is pretty close to the original artwork of the original poster. And, nothing really special about it, but I really like it. And then we have Halloween 2, this DVD edition of it. Just has Michael's mask and, Jamie's face. Nothing really special about it, so I'll move on. Then we have this really weird edition of Halloween 2, which is basically, it just has like a collage of different images from like the different films. Like, they have this image of Michael on the stairs from the original film, and Dr. Loomis and Jamie Lee Curtis. And then there's a shot of, the explosion right there. And then on the spine and on the back, there's an image of the mask from Halloween 6, which is kind of weird. This is just such a weird DVD release of it. I got it at like a secondhand store for like $3 or $4, and I just thought it was just such a unique release. And again, there's the same image right there of Michael's mask, but it's on the disc, which makes it look pretty cool. There's the pumpkin, and there's all this. You know, nothing special about it. It's just a really, I think it's just a pretty unique release. And I know they released a VHS release of it like this as well. Then we have the collector's edition from Scream Factory, which I absolutely love this artwork. You know, I mean, of course I love the original artwork, but this artwork I think is just awesome for the film. You know, it's got a lot of great special features. And yeah, like I said, Scream Factory put out absolutely great editions of both Halloween 2 and 3. And then of course they put out the entire series, and yeah, I'm just really happy to have this. I mean, I love the artwork for this release, so I'm just glad to have this, even though I already have it on Blu-ray. There's the 2 discs. Sorry about it being kind of dark. 2 disc set, and then the original artwork is on the front. So yeah, really glad to have that. Then we have this edition of Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. You know, which is kind of close to the original artwork with the 3 trick-or-treaters there. Nothing special about this release at all, but you know, it's just still, I like it. Then we have the DiviMax Special Edition of Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, and again, I love that image of Michael. This one's got some cool special features. Of course, they're all part of the, you know, the box set. And then Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. I like the way that does look. Then we have The Curse of Michael Myers. Just the regular DVD of it. Then we have H2O, the Collector's Series from Dimension. Then we have Resurrection. And the final DVD is the Halloween, the 25 Years of Terror documentary. Now, I absolutely love this documentary. You know, it goes through all the Halloween, well, it goes through the original 8 Halloween movies, and it's just got a ton of extra features, interviews with, you know, almost everybody you could think of, and it's just an all-around great documentary. And right there, it's got 2 discs of special features. You know, I really do love this documentary. I know a lot of people say that Halloween, the Inside Story, is better. Now, I've seen the Inside Story, and I must say I really do enjoy that documentary as well. That's, you know, the perfect documentary for the first film. But if you're looking for a documentary that talks about the first 8 films or the original franchise, then this is the one to check out. And now we're going to go through the VHSs, and the first one is actually the first VHS I ever saw Halloween on. I got this, I think the year it came out, which was, I think, 1998, maybe. This is the Anchor Bay release, and I got this from FYE, and I remember just watching it and being absolutely just loving it the first time I saw it. There's some artwork at the bottom, Judith Myers laying there in the pumpkin. You know, there's nothing really special about this release. It's just the first VHS I saw Halloween on, so it's special to me. And then this is the restored collector's edition with the changing, you know, the changing, whatever you call it, I forget what it's called when it changes, but yeah, this is the full frame version. And this one has the Halloween Unmasked documentary on it. And this one also has a Jamie Lee Curtis cool postcard right there. I think was a pretty cool touch for it, you know. I like that release. And then this is the Blockbuster Presents version, which I absolutely love that artwork. It's different from the other ones, you know, and if I had never seen Halloween before before I saw this VHS, I would be so creeped out by this image right there. You know, it's a shot of Michael standing behind her. I really do like this artwork. Okay, and now I believe that this is the Blockbuster release of Halloween 2. I might be wrong, but I remember hearing someone saying it was. I remember Halloween Man 87 saying it was. And I like this artwork. You know, I know it's kind of weird, but I don't know. I like it. And it's got the original pumpkin. And this is basically the DVD, you know, version of the, this is the VHS version of the DVD that I showed off, which was the first DVD release I owned of the movie, and this was the first VHS. I like that artwork. And now this, I think, is also the Blockbuster. Yeah, I think that this is also a Blockbuster release of Halloween 3. You know, again, I think this one, Halloween 2, yeah, I think the first 3 Halloween movies were also released in a Blockbuster exclusive, like, VHS box set. I remember Halloween Man 87 showing these off, and they all had, you know, and they had the artworks that I showed. And I like this artwork. I would have preferred having that on the front, but I like it because it's kind of different, you know, and I love the image right there, top image. And this is the same one, except this one's kind of water damaged on the front, as you can see. Then we're moving on to Halloween 4. This is the CBS Fox video release, and I love that artwork. You know, like I keep saying, but this one is more full than the DVD release, or the artwork, I mean. Just got 2 images on the back. And I really like this tape, you know, like I said, because of the artwork. Then we have Halloween 5. This is the Anchor Bay release. That. We have Curse. H2O. And Resurrection. And I don't own Rob Zombie's Halloween's on separate DVD or VHS. I think the first one was, well, or DVD is what I mean. And now we have the 2 collector's edition Anchor Bay clamshells of Halloween 4. I think this is an okay artwork, but I always prefer the original artwork for Halloween 4. But I do like that image of, you know, all the Michael Myers standing side by side. And there's the back, collector's edition. And then Halloween 5. And in the back, I like that image of Michael holding the axe. And then this last little thing is actually a CD-ROM, or an interactive CD that just has an image of Michael Myers on it. I've never listened to this, but it came from Spencer's Gifts, back when it actually sold Halloween and horror stuff for Halloween, and now it's basically like sex stuff. I don't really go to Spencer's Gifts that much anymore. I've never listened to this, but I mostly got it because it has Michael Myers on it. But anyway, guys, that is it. That is my entire Halloween and Michael Myers collection as of October 2015. Like I said, I'm always looking for new items, and there's other things coming out that I'd like to get. I think I would like to eventually get the Curse of Michael Myers, the producer's cut, on the standard Blu-ray release. Yeah, it's not that expensive, and I like the artwork for it. And yeah, you know, I'm always out on the lookout for older VHSs, you know, and I like collecting different editions. So anyway, guys, thanks everybody for watching. Once again, thanks to Gary for getting me the Halloween Steelbook, and to Steve for getting me the Halloween 2 hard box. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and thanks to everybody for supporting me during this, you know, this difficult time that I've had. And, you know, I really appreciate the kind words and support. You know, you guys really mean a whole lot to me, and I can't thank you guys enough. So thank you all so much for the support. I'm planning on doing another video right before Halloween, so this won't be the last video I post. But anyway guys, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all next time.